Hello everyone, I'm back with another thrift haul. It's been a while, but it feels good to make another video and feel inspired again. I want to show you everything that I thrifted in July, and the first things I'm going to show you are all button-ups, because the first time I went to the thrift store there were a lot of €1 deals. I have this one thrift store I go to, and when there are items that have been in the thrift store for too long, they sell them for €1, and there were a lot of button-ups I got. I try to be selective, so I focused on color and material. So for me that means not buying a white button-up or a blue one, because I have a lot of that. And when it comes to materials, I really like cotton and linen. So this is one I cropped. I didn't really focus on the size because I do like to alter my clothes, but sometimes I'm hesitant because I am an impatient sewer, so sometimes I mess something up. So this one, because it's €1, I wasn't that hesitant, and I really like the cropped version of this because it feels a little bit more intentional, or an intentional fit, than an oversized button-up. So the second item, I am aware that I just said that I wasn't going to buy a blue or a white button-up, but I really didn't think about this one because it appears as blue, but actually it has a blue and a brown stripe in it, so I didn't really think of it as just a blue button-up. And the button-ups that I don't or have too much are just a solid white or a solid blue. And also this one fitted perfectly around my shoulders, so I would have made an exception if it was white anyway. But I also wanted to crop it, and I'm very happy that I did, because this way I will wear it a little bit more. The problem that I sometimes have with these structural or fitted button-ups is that they don't look good when they are closed, but this one you can just lay it open and it feels a bit more relaxed. So here you can see the color a bit more. The third button-up that I got is definitely because of the color. It's a color that feels very nostalgic or vintage to me, and it is a color that you don't really see in stores, or you really have to search for them. But I think it really pairs nice with white, black, or even brown, like this brown handbag. And the thing is, it was way too big, so I think it isn't that noticeable here, but it felt a little bit awkward. Like here you can see it a bit better. So I also wanted to crop this one, but I was unsure of how I was going to do it because it is such a big one. So if you crop it, it almost feels bigger, or it is more noticeable that it is a very big shirt. I think it's an extra large or something. So I did ended up cropping it, and I think I'm going to attach another button on it so I can keep it closed a little bit more tight and it isn't open at the back that much. I also didn't iron it because I actually like this wrinkled fit on it because it is so big, and then the wrinkles feel very relaxed. It is maybe a bit sloppy, you can disagree with it looking good or not, but I actually think that's kind of nice. I have the same thing with linen pieces. A lot of people feel like linen is such a hard material, but I think linen looks quite good when it's wrinkled. I don't know if that's just me. This one is the one I am most happy about because the quality is so good, and the colors as well. It has a light blue and then a dark old pink in it, and I actually didn't crop this because it is such a good quality and I actually will wear this a lot. It is my most worn button-up out of all of them, and I actually wore this on my birthday. You will see my birthday outfit a little bit later. It's a shame that this button-up doesn't have a label inside, because when I like something at the thrift store, I look for it online and see what else the brand has. And I think that's a good tip also if you find something that isn't your size, or you like the style of it, but you want to see what else the brand made over the years. And then you can just see online if other people have similar things. And this is the outfit I wore at my birthday, and it's an outfit I like very much in spring and summer. We finally have come to the last button up. I hope this is not too annoying that the first part is only button ups, but you have to realize at this point I only spent €5, so that's crazy to me. I also cropped this one. I bought it because it has short sleeve. That's something that I like a lot because then I don't have to constantly roll my sleeves up. That can be sometimes annoying because it can feel a little bit frumpy or it wrinkles a lot. And I also cut off the collar so I can just tuck it in and make it a v-neck. You can kind of see it here, and I also bought it because I really like the color and the pattern on it. It's also purple. That is a color that I don't have a lot and really like. Let's move on to something a bit more exciting, and that is this skirt that is a viscose skirt, but it looks like a jean skirt, and I got it on Vinted. It's originally from Zara and it was new with price tags. I recommend looking at this brand because on Vinted I feel there are so many people who buy things that they don't really like and then they post them and they are new, so you can get some pretty good deals. I actually bought this skirt because it made me think of a collection of Martin Margiela. It's one of the 90s, I think 96, where he took photos of clothes and then kind of copied them and put on other clothes. So you have all these different kind of materials that were printed on other kind of materials, if that makes sense. And I really like it for this one because I have been obsessed with denim skirts and I actually tried to make one, but I don't wear that as much as I want to because it's quite uncomfortable, a denim skirt, and this one is made of viscose, so it's very comfortable, it sits very nice, but it still has that denim look. And I'm actually surprised that I like this because normally I don't like things that pretend to be other things, but I feel like because here it is so obvious, it's almost like a joke, like it doesn't literally tries to be a denim skirt, if that makes sense. It's supposed to be obvious that it is a photo of a denim skirt on another skirt. So I hope that made sense. Another skirt that I got is this one. I got it in a regular thrift store and you probably have seen it in previous clips because I paired it with my button-ups, and this one is my most worn out of all the pieces that I got. It sits so comfortably. I actually altered it a little bit to make it a bit smaller because it was too big, but it has a kind of nice structure to it and it is from the brand Sandwich. So I really think this is a nice brand. I have another item from them as well a little bit later because they work with really nice materials and I like the earthiness of their clothes. It feels very, I don't know, earthy. I can't describe it in another way, but all the materials feel very nice and it feels like very nice quality. This top is from the same brand as the skirt, so also from Sandwich, and it was quite a coincidence because I bought it at another time in another thrift store, but it is also a brown piece and they match perfectly, I think. It doesn't have a tag on the inside with the materials, but I'm quite sure it's a linen piece. And I was talking earlier that I like it when linen is wrinkled, and I think this top is a perfect example for that because I feel it adds a nice texture. This sweater I actually bought in June, but I forgot to show you because it was in the laundry. I bought it on Vinted and I was really drawn to the blue and then the orange on the zipper. And it is from the brand Dancer and I really have a lot of button-ups from them as well. I think it's good quality and you can see on the shoulders it also has a nice texture. It feels a bit old and worn, but I actually like that for those days I'm just at home. This is something I will wear a lot. So the 10th item was a bit of a gamble. It was only €1, so I wanted to try them out because I really like the look of these pointy shoes from above, but they are quite uncomfortable, so we'll see if I will actually wear them. So that was everything for this month. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to make some more videos and be creative again. So I'll be back soon.